aim to provide a Christian-based system of total education.
To meet the spiritual, physical, and mental needs of every student, and to empower each student to be an independent, responsible, lifelong learner.
Of the many Christian virtues I learned from MMCS, allow me to highlight 3. First is love, second is kindness, and then third is respect for authority.
I believe the teachers and the school are major influences on the developing values of the students, especially the young people.
In the job which I do right now, sometimes I apply more kindness than being right. And then, of course, love, we have to share it, not only to your family, but to almost everybody, even to the people we hate. And then authority is very, very important because it creates order, not only in your family, but in the society in general.
It is good to love your country, and I've been working in the hospital for almost 6 years now, and a lot of people are asking me if I have plans to go to abroad, if I have desires to work there. Yes, of course I had plans, I had desires, but God said to me loud and clear that I should stay.
I was able to visit Dubai and stay there for a month. And then I realized, because growing in MMCS, being a Cub Scout from kinder to grade 2, and then being a Boy Scout from grade 3 to grade 6 made me realize that instead of sharing my efforts and my expertise to people of different nationalities, I would rather share it to my fellow men, my countrymen. So experiencing Dubai, I went home despite the promise of a good salary. I went home and was able to teach for 13 years before I became a public servant.
As a nurse, it's a privilege for me to serve the people here in Polomolo and of course my families.
So all those years, all those recitation of Panatang Makabayan almost daily, that particular recitation of that Panatang Makabayan conditioned me to be a public servant of the country, not a public servant of a foreign nation.
We also seek to cultivate to the highest potential the students' individual, God-given gifts and talents, thus making them positive contributors to the community and the world.
I believe that Mount Katutan Christian School always hire competent and qualified teachers. With these, I think MMCS has become what it is now.
I was never an excellent student. I was never an honor student. Ma'am Ampong could attest to that. Grade 2, I think, Ma'am Ampong was handling me. Am I right, ma'am? Each time we sing songs, I'm at the back. Because my Mrs. Ampong would always tell me, "Bisag mo ubo ko, yabag daw." So, I'm always at the back. Just open your mouth. Don't utter a word. My grades are not good as well. My grades are not good as well. 80 plus, sometimes 70 plus, no 90 plus. So I was never an honor student. But that did not stop me from pursuing things. Because you see, grades are only numbers. But then it is the student himself who will realize that discipline is the most important thing when you want to achieve things. Okay lang?
forget what he said to me. When I asked him why did he enroll his kids here at MCS, he just told me, Pastor, it's the values. One thing that I appreciate most about MCS is how they teach the children about values. Here at MCS, it's not only taught. MCS teaches this by modeling. Characters, values, you cannot teach that. You can model good characters and good values. You can only model it. Yes, you can post it on the bulletin boards. You can make stories that teaches values, but not unless you yourself shows it or models it to the children. They won't get it. They won't understand it.
Our mission is to provide superior Christian education consistent with biblical principles through a sound academic program which will equip students
To meet the opportunities for their generation.
God founded this institution. And, of course, with the people running the school, especially the school board, who are so generous and really gave their time and effort to make MMCS what it has become now.
For me, MCS is given a unique opportunity. If you would listen to commentators, if you would listen to the community leaders, if you would listen to national leaders, they wanted to communicate change, especially change in society. Change society. But I'm telling you, if you want to change society, we have two major battle fronts. One is family. The other one is the kid himself, or the children. So if you want to wage war to change society, you do battle on how to change families and how to change the children. MMCS is given this unique opportunity because inside the campus, there's a church. By the way, the church, Mount Matutum Christian Church, MMCS is the ministry of this church, MMCC. And I believe this unique position of MMCS being collocated inside the campus of Mount Matutum Christian Church, it is given a very unique opportunity to somehow be a catalyst of change.
I am what I am now because of MMCS. In fact, I have so much trust on MMCS that I enrolled both of my kids here. So I hope that MMCS will be able to mold them into a person better than I am now.
MMCS, where great stories begin.